Yep, that's how we're doing today.
Welcome back to the PB&J podcast.
I'm James.
Chris,
And I'm Josh.
Chris is feeling a little under the weather today, so
a lot under the weather.
yeah, we're gonna let him take a little bit of a rest day. He can still jump in, of course. But,
We're going to hear a lot of sniffles today.
First of all,
Nick
I
Dubs.
think we should bring up the Patriots' blowout win against the Dolphins.
43-0.
I was wrong in my week 2 prediction, and I am perfectly okay with that.
Yeah, well, no shit, James. You picked the Miami Dolphins. Come on.
I don't know. I felt like my odds were still pretty good, but
Ryan Fitzpatrick threw 2 pick sixes in a matter of like 3 minutes.
That
I know
Jamie
that
Collins
is
pick
the
was
that is
filthy.
the
Yeah. I mean, granted, one of them wasn't his fault, but still.
yeah, that guy he threw it.
Yeah,
like
he
an
basically
alley-oop
handed
to
it
the
to him.
Patriots player.
Yeah, but Jamie Collins still snagged it with one hand.
Yeah, that was
it was
sweet
a
grab.
pretty sweet interception.
Can we
with a
talk about,
68-yard return?
Can we talk about the running back ducking at the pass?
Yes, yeah, when Ryan Fitzpatrick, he was going to throw a little like dump pass to him, and he ducked out of the way of the ball. And there was another play at the
Did he
beginning
really?
of the game where the tight end was running like an out route, and he turned and looked at Ryan Fitzpatrick, and Ryan Fitzpatrick threw it right at him, and the guy turned away from it and hit him right in the back. It's just the
Dolphins are
communication
such
on
a
that
joke of
team
a
was
team.
not good.
Big underperformance in fantasy this week.
Do you guys actually think the Dolphins could go 0-16? It looks like they could.
Yeah.
So
Especially
far.
if they trade Micah Fitzpatrick and
Who's
Kenyon
gonna want
Drake.
Fitzpatrick? Who's gonna look at him and be like, yeah, he's a player I want?
I don't know, because I didn't hear
Minka
anything about him
Fitzpatrick?
until yesterday.
He's awful. He's been awful for so long.
Minka Fitzpatrick? It's only his second year in the league.
No. Sorry, I thought we were talking about the football.
No, Minka
the
Fitzpatrick.
quarterback.
Yeah, no, I was talking
Safety
about
wants
the-
to trade.
He's a cornerback, right?
Safety, I think,
Oh, yeah.
from Alabama.
Yeah, but I didn't hear anything about him until yesterday when they
But,
said he wanted to trade. I
The
was like,
fact I wanted to bring up was that Fitzmagic, the bearded dragon, has set an NFL record for most interceptions thrown on any
no
amount of
shit.
team, because he has an interception on 8 different NFL teams, which is a record.
He also has a touchdown with 8 different NFL teams. He's the only one to do that, I think, too.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Really?
He's been around.
I mean, I don't think that's a good thing, because if you're playing on 8 different NFL teams in
Yeah.
a career that's been his short like this far, that's not a very good thing.
If you
Yeah.
throw a pick six, should it count as a touchdown for another team? Like you threw a touchdown for another team?
Oh, I see. Yeah. I wonder how they do record that.
It's not.
He threw a touchdown.
I don't think that.
So what are his teams? He's has Jets,
The
Tampa
Bucs.
Bay,
Yep.
Miami.
I don't know his teams. I'm not a fan.
That's
I've
3. What else did he play for? Did he play for the Eagles?
He's trash can and just
Rams,
I think he did play for
maybe?
the Eagles.
He might have played for the Rams, I think.
Can we talk about how the refs blew call in the Saints game?
Texans. He
but
played for the
again,
Texans.
It didn't matter.
I heard something about Drew Brees getting injured. I
Oh,
didn't watch
Yeah,
that.
Drew
Can't
Brees
even-
hurt
can't
his
even
thumb
grip a
pretty bad.
football. Got negative points in fantasy this week for a quarterback.
Okay, but
For
what
Drew
happened
Brees?
to Drew Brees? I'm confused.
He
He
threw and Aaron Donald crushed his hand and he couldn't
Ooh.
even pick up the ball.
yeah, he couldn't even pick up the ball on the sideline. It was pretty bad.
That's rough.
Got a report said
So Teddy Bridgewater to come in and finish it off. And Teddy Bridgewater, he didn't do too bad.
ligament issue, but
He
they
was
don't know
making
the
some good
full
runs.
extent.
Obviously, Teddy Bridgewater is a pretty fast guy, but he didn't do too bad.
Yeah, but the overreaction of that missed call is ridiculous. It would have made it 29 to 23, whatever. To
Are you talking about
16.
this game, like this week,
This
or the
game.
one last year?
They did another one, and it was like, oh, of course they blew another one. It's like, all right, it was a touchdown to end.
Yeah,
the
but
half.
people were just looking for that. You know,
I
they
know,
wanted
but-
that to
Was it the
complain
same
about.
reffing group? Probably not.
Stupid. Why would they let that same group ref that game? Saints
That's a
fans
good
would have
point.
been up in arms. They would have had another.
That would have been
try.
hilarious.
Saints fans would have assassinated somebody.
Yeah.
They would've-
The group that reffed the Patriots game yesterday, they threw the least amount of flags last season, but they sure weren't shy yesterday. Those quite a lot of
Talk about
penalties.
what's going on with our offensive line.
Yeah, it's just kind of everywhere. We don't really have one.
Everyone's getting hurt.
Yeah, well,
Cannon
we
was
gotta bring in
out.
yeah,
all these
that
rookies.
Isaiah Wynn guy went
Isaiah
out
Wynn,
with
and
the
then,
Yeah.
thing.
and then Andrews is out for the whole season, so we've Ted Karras snapping the ball.
He played for us before, though, right? He was like a guard or something.
I'm
Tackle.
more worried
I had
about
no
the
clue.
kicker. He missed, what
Oh,
was it,
he
2
sucked.
field goals?
One field goal and 2 extra points.
Yeah, it's
Like
not
5
good.
points.
That's
Yeah,
not
it's like
good.
the highest score in the league or
Gostkowski,
something like
right?
this,
He's
and-
No,
he's been having
he's
issues.
second highest.
Patriots lead scorer. Patriots lead scorer.
Oh yeah, he's second in the lead behind Vinatieri, right?
Probably.
But he's-
Vinatieri might be
yeah.
higher
He's
than
been
that.
inconsistent for a while.
Yeah, end of last season he was pretty inconsistent too, so he'll probably be out of here pretty soon.
Hopefully for someone better.
Yeah, we get that new punter, and he's
all 3 of his punts were inside the 20 last week.
yeah. Do we still have? We got rid of Ryan Allen, right? And so we just have him. Let's hope we can kick field goals if we need him to.
What you working on, Chris?
Cough drop.
It's just getting a cough drop, everybody.
Oh.
What kind are those?
Strawberry ones with like the white lines. Or something.
Well, Chris and I actually have some news from over the weekend. We started a Minecraft server together.
Oh,
Chris and I are working on.
We had a
working
diamond
on
pickaxe, but I died in lava. So.
Yeah, lava has proven to be our biggest enemy so far. We have both died in lava a number of
It's
times.
because we were in the nether.
There you go. You got it. Chris is the biggest Minecraft noob I've ever seen in my life. And Chris, that's not to knock you, but like, you don't know anything about Minecraft.
No, I really don't.
It was amusing.
It's almost a good thing.
Because Chris was like, yeah, how do I make an iron pickaxe? And I was like, all you need is the 3 iron and the sticks. And he was like, okay, I tried with the 3 iron ore. And I was like, no, you have to put it in a furnace. And he goes, what's a furnace? And I was like, and that's when I knew what I was in for. I was like, oh, this is not good.
Learning how to play Minecraft with James. Is that accurate? We could post a video on the YouTube channel about
Yeah,
that.
I'm trying to teach him. I think I'm having fun. I don't know if you're having fun, Chris, but
I am. I'm enjoying it.
Chris's house is pretty funny. It says FC on the top because we all know.
Yeah, that's an
why,
inside
but-
joke.
Yeah.
So
but
you guys went to the senior corn roast on
we did
Saturday? How was
I
that?
had a fun time.
I enjoyed it.
I stopped by afterwards. I drove past. I saw you guys.
And
Yeah.
your obnoxious ass car.
Yeah, your car was
It's a little
like,
loud.
Your car would be cooler if it was like black, but it's white, you know.
Hey,
It's a
hey.
Or
Ford.
The
maybe
exhaust
like
is unfinished.
maybe
We're
like
working
a
on
red.
that.
It's not the exhaust; it's the color. Like you
No,
should, you
never
should
get a red
get
car.
it a black.
No,
color.
don't get red car. That's
Rest me
like
red.
you're basically asking to pull over.
Really?
Red always
Yeah.
is faster.
Because my red Volvo station wagon
Like-
has never been.
Well,
pulled
that's
over,
a
so-
different kind of red, James.
I know it's because mine's too fast. They know they would never be able to pull it over.
Well,
It's like
you
a
wanna talk about
barn
that
red
one
versus a
time?
race red.
But that one time we were going to get ice cream, and I was like, "Floor, James," and the state trooper went by, flashed his lights, and then he just kept going.
I've
That was so
had
funny.
troopers or cops flash their lights at me 3 times now.
I've only been pulled
Yeah.
over once. I was going 15 over, and he gave me a ticket.
That was
No,
funny.
he gave me a warning. My bad.
That was funny though, Chris, because I was going down my hill and we couldn't it's a hill, so you can't see who's coming.
Yeah.
And Chris was just like, "Let's see how fast your car goes, James Floyd."
I was like,
And
"Let's
so
see the 0 to 60."
I stomp on the pedal and it just goes like, and it.
He was only going like 5 over.
Yeah,
at
the
time.
engine.
It seemed faster.
Okay, I was going 15 over, Chris. Let's not pretend.
No,
'cause it
you
was-
slowed down when we passed. You were going, but when we passed the state trooper, you
Oh yeah,
slowed
I
down.
did stomp on the brake, but yeah, he still knew, so he flashed his lights
awesome.
out. That was a scary moment in James's life. But oh, my dad listens to the podcast. That's awkward. Hi, Dad. So I don't speed very often.
That was my fault.
It was a
James
one-time
had-
thing.
Yes, I've
He was
never
peer
actually
pressured
sped
into it.
before. Cars are so fun.
They really are.
They really are.
It's my favorite pastime. I was playing cornhole this weekend at a cookout, and we were like talking about soccer and
Really?
stuff with my little brother's team.
Uh-huh.
And then all of a sudden, my dad goes, "Josh, can you stop being distracted and throw the ball?" I was like,
Is
"You
that
gotta get me
right?
talking about cars." So he
Wow.
brought up something about cars, and then I switched it
That's so cool.
right in the hole, 3 points. I just thought it was kind of funny.
I forgot what I was going to talk about. It's not
James,
that.
you're a real dink. You know what?
I had a great weekend. I don't know about you guys.
You know who had a great game? My boy Jimmy Garoppolo threw for 303 yards, I think, 3
my
touchdowns.
God. Oh my God. That
Oh my God.
touchdown
guys.
pass to Matt Breida. Where
I
he
didn't see it. I
where
just
he
saw the
dumped it
stats.
3 yards, and then Matt Breida ran 50. That should not be a touchdown pass.
Yeah, okay,
Pat
so
Mahomes' 4 touchdown passes were touchdown passes. He threw it to the end zone
yeah,
1 yard away.
He had 4. When I looked, it was only 3.
4 all in the second quarter.
Good for him. But no,
Jimmy Garoppolo threw a 3-yard check down, and the guy got blocks and ran, and they're like, "Oh, what a touchdown pass, Jimmy
Yeah,
Garoppolo!" I'm
no.
like, shut the fuck up.
I think that should be that they should change that rule because like Tom Brady has a 99-yard pass to Wes Welker that's like famous or whatever,
was like
but he
20.
only threw it 10 yards. Wes Welker hauled the rest of the way. So I think there should be some kind of
Yeah, there has
exception
to-
for when
yeah, there has
quarterbacks
to
don't
be a
actually
limit.
throw the ball. You know what I mean?
Because like you said, you can't just throw a 3-yard pass and then like have
Yeah.
the guy run the rest
And then
of the
they
way
get the
and have
stat
every-
for it.
Yeah.
It's like, what the
like
heck?
you that's not your accomplishment. That's the guy who ran the rest.
Yeah, no,
of
I've
the way.
always thought that, and I don't know how they would change it. I don't know what they would call it. A
No,
running.
I mean-
yards after catch doesn't count for passing yards. But can we talk about the drawing on that board?
Was
It
it
just caught
drawing?
my eye, and it's quite.
Oh, that
good.
wolf? Yeah, that was there last
It's
week.
always been there. Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Somebody on a whiteboard
I've
drew
never noticed
a
that.
weird wolf.
Yeah, I've noticed it. It's kind of like it looks like a retro tattoo kind of design. Like that. It definitely looks like something somebody would have on a tattoo.
I really forgot what. Oh, yeah.
We were talking about passing
I
yards.
think we need a set
Also, Pete Carroll got his 100th win as the Seahawks head coach this weekend.
on his birthday.
Yeah, on his birthday, so it's a big day for Seattle.
68.
Uh,
Next year's a big one. Know what I
What is he 68? Is he really?
Why is he?
I thought he was older than that.
Is that when he's?
Because he'll be pretty old, and it's pretty
Oh,
funny
okay.
when people get old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he gonna retire next year?
Maybe.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
I hope he has a good retirement.
He used to coach for the Patriots, actually.
Yep.
Pete
He did.
Carroll. Good guy. Really good guy, actually. He always does a bunch of charity
American
work.
hero.
All right, I don't know about American hero, but I mean, he's a pretty good guy.
Medal of Honor. All right, what's something else we can talk about?
I don't know. Is there any other sports news besides NFL that we can
Josh
cover
went
today?
bowling over the weekend.
Antonio Brown.
Yeah, I did. How did you know about that?
Because you told me when you stopped by the corn roast, you were like,
I told you.
I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Hey Josh, are you gonna come to the corn roast? He's like, no, I stopped by. I'm going bowling now. And then I
Yeah.
also saw on Kaylee's story. Kaylee is Josh's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Josh's
All right.
girlfriend.
All right.
Want to talk about Antonio Brown? We kind of missed that.
He had a good game.
He did. I was.
Did he
think there
get
was one-
more than 3, or was it just the 3 that I saw?
He had 4 for 8.
4 for 8. That's not bad.
They went to him 3 times in the end zone on one series.
Yes. Yeah, I
3
saw
times,
that.
and he didn't catch it. And then Steven Kelsey missed a field goal.
Yep.
Why isn't he wearing number 84? I thought that was his number.
He's wearing 17 for his dad.
Yeah, but
What
wasn't
happened
he
to his
wearing
dad?
number 1 in practice the other day? Didn't we talk
That
about
was a
that?
temporary number.
So he did change it
Yeah,
to 17. How does that connect to his dad?
I have no clue. I think once he learns the offense more, he'll play more. Because he didn't play that much. He was on the sidelines a lot. But
Yeah.
once he learns the offense, he'll be in like
First
almost
pass
every
of the
snap.
game went to him.
Maybe it's because his dad was 17 years old at one point. Who knows?
Maybe.
That could be it.
That's why he chose number
I cracked
17.
the code.
I was just going to say something about him. Oh, they showed a lot of clips of him on the sideline, obviously, because he didn't play that much. And he seemed like a different person than when he was in Pittsburgh.
He looks
or in
pretty
Oakland.
happy.
He looks a lot happier and a lot more. I don't want to say
I just hope
cleaned
the
up, but he
Patriots
looks
don't-
cleaned up.
Like I hope the Patriots don't like lay back. Like you
they
even
won't.
even
Oh,
with
I hope they stay on
They
him.
won't.
well even
Him
with
and Josh Gordon, because Josh Gordon.
I'm
had a
just
good
talking
game
about the
too.
entire team. Like
Yeah, they
when
won't.
you have all these star players, sometimes teams tend to take it easy a little bit, and that ends up leading to them not winning as much as they should. Like they let their expectations get too high, and then they just
Like the
assume
Red
they're
Sox
going
did
to win.
this year.
Yeah, or the Celtics
Yeah.
did last year. I mean, you have to keep the pedal to the metal, and I hope the Patriots don't forget that.
They will.
Mm. It looked like yesterday, towards the beginning. Was it the beginning of the fourth quarter, or the end of the third? It looked like they had
I
tried
fell
to
asleep.
slow down a little bit. Like once they hit 30 points, they were like, "All right, you know what? We're just gonna leave it here."
Well,
But
yeah,
then
that's
they kind
fine.
of had a spurt towards the end of the fourth.
That as long as you're blowing out a team, it's fine to like lay off and like don't get hurt.
Yeah,
but at the start of a game, guns blazing,
yeah,
go
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
Yesterday,
build that
yesterday
lead.
was a pretty good game. I have no complaints about yesterday.
What is it? 76-3. They're outscoring their opponents right now.
Yeah.
And I know last
Dolphins
week
are
was,
outscored like
last-
101-3 or something.
last week
like
was
that.
Miami, but I mean Pittsburgh is we struggle in Miami first of all. And Pittsburgh is
what are the week 3 games?
Jets, I think.
No, but like, are we gonna do our week 3 picks today, or is it?
We'll
We'll
probably
do
do
that
them
Friday.
Thursday. Or
Okay.
we get Thursday night.
Yeah, the
Maybe we
Patriots.
skip Thursday night.
Patriots have had a pretty easy schedule so far.
Thursday games are so hard to predict, and they have the easiest schedule in the league.
Yeah, the Patriots. Yeah,
Nice.
they have a few challenging games in the middle, but
Their
Yeah,
most-
but
not much.
overall,
their
not
most
too
challenging
many.
game is the Chiefs.
Yeah. Oh, my parents got tickets to that game, and I was so pissed when she
They
told
didn't
me.
get any for you.
No, they
Is
got
that
it. They got them
home?
from like their insurance company
that
thing for
home?
like business. Yeah, it's home versus the Chiefs. My boy Patrick Mahomes is gonna be in town, and I'm not even invited. So, but they might buy me a ticket to go.
I'm a big Pat Mahomes hater, but he went off in the second quarter.
Oh,
He's
I love him. He's a little bit cocky. He needs to quiet down a little bit. But
What about
They're,
Lamar
he's a good
Jackson though? Lamar Jackson's had a good little stretch.
did he
Good
play good
so
yesterday?
far.
Pretty good,
Yeah, he
for,
did.
pretty good for a running back. He's the first quarterback with 200. I was saying it was like 240 yards and 120 rushing yards.
Wait,
in
are we
the
still
same
talking
game.
about Mahomes or
Talk
Lamar.
about Jackson.
Jackson? But Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, if they would have scored in the first quarter yesterday, they would have set a record for most consecutive games with points in the first quarter, but they didn't.
really?
Yeah,
Who did
my
they play
friend-
yesterday?
It's Raiders. They were losing 10-0.
Did the Raiders
in
even
the first
score?
quarter. Yeah, they were losing 10-0 at the end of the first. The Chiefs
No
defense
shit.
sucks. It's bad.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, my
I've
friend's a
only been paying
Ravens
that
fan,
more.
and he was losing his mind over Lamar Jackson. He would not shut up about it, dude.
Good or bad?
Oh no, like he was loving it. Like
really?
every 10 seconds he'd send a new post about like.
Has he
something Lamar
grown out of
Jackson
his
was
scramble
doing.
phase where he scrambles every
No,
other play?
He ran for 120 yards.
Are you
last-
kidding me?
Yesterday.
That's wild.
Wow.
But he also had 240 passing yards and like 3 passing touchdowns.
Well, that's not bad. Wow, maybe he's going places. I remember last year he was like struggling to keep him in the pocket and throw the ball.
He's also
Brady
playing- he's
Brady
also
scored
playing-
his 20th touchdown of all time, right? Like on his own, like running into the end
He
zone.
was also playing
This week?
Arizona, so
Yeah.
No.
Tom Brady?
Yeah,
Definitely
didn't
not.
he have one where he ran in the end zone?
He
Oh,
did
no.
shoot. That definitely
Must have been something else.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson had 270 passing yards, 2 TDs,
Well, that's
and
not
a
bad.
QB rating of 108.4. 24 for 37.
Wow, he had a kick-ass game.
He also ran for 120 yards on 16 rushes.
Jesus.
Had a
All right, but
19-yard
they played
run.
the Cardinals, so.
On 16 rushes.
How's Kyler Murray doing?
25 for 40, 349 yards, sacked 3 times, QB rating of 90.5.
How's Kyler Murray doing?
I just read
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
Sacked
okay, I
3
thought-
times, yeah.
Also,
Well,
ran
how much
for
did he pass
4
for? I wasn't
yards.
listening. How much did he pass for?
349.
Oh, 349. It's not bad. How many
He also
two
fumbled.
touchdowns, you
he,
said?
he fumbled. No, he didn't throw for any touchdowns.
All right, so he had a iffy game.
Last week he was 29 for 54, 308
Although you got to think
yards,
the
2
Cardinals
TDs.
O-line
Like,
is awful. I mean, Kyler doesn't get more than like 3 seconds to throw a pass before there's a guy who's going to get in there and sack him.
So he only had 3 rushing yards, you said, so he's not much of a scrambler then.
4 rushing yards.
Whew.
Yikes.
So
I
he
just think-
definitely can't use his legs, so he definitely needs an O-line to stay
I
behind.
wonder how well he would do with like a competent defense or a competent O-line.
yeah.
You know?
Second half.
Well, just from what I heard just then when Chris read that off, I think he could do well with a good team.
Yeah, I mean,
with a good
300
O-line,
yards,
with a good
nothing to
defense
scoff
back
at.
him
Well,
up.
or if
sure.
his first option wideout wasn't 100 years old.
Yeah, that too. Needs some good receivers.
No scoring.
Because I
in
guess
the-
he's got an arm, but he doesn't have legs.
no scoring in the second half of KC Oakland.
Didn't you just say
In the second half.
Kansas City got all their points in the second half?
Second quarter. He threw 4 TDs in the second
What an
quarter.
uneventful game to watch. Well, not for the first half.
He had
The second
30. He went 30 for 44, 443 yards, 4 TDs, sacked twice, QB rating of 131.2.
half. Who's that, Mahomes?
Yeah.
What was Brady sacked? 3 times?
Oh, Derek Carr's so garbage. Quarterback rating was 61. Pats had 7 sacks yesterday.
Yeah.
Nice job,
when
Patriots.
They put Josh Allen in, they were just tearing him up.
124.7 was Brady's rating.
Although Josh
Sacked
Allen,
twice.
he had a few good passes yesterday. I didn't realize he was such a
Josh,
good.
Josh Rosen. Talking about Rosen?
Oh, did I say Allen?
Yeah, Josh Rosen
yeah.
is trash.
I don't know. He wasn't. He
No,
didn't do too bad
he's-
yesterday
he
for
is
what Lily played.
trash. 7 for 18, 97 yards, 1 pick, sacked 3 times, QB rating of 33.
Yeah. What he played? 2 quarters, quarter and a half. That's bad.
I fell asleep towards the end of the third quarter because I was
Yeah.
sicker than a dog.
Sicker than a dog.
Only left my house at 9 o'clock because I had to go bring my golf clubs to someone's car. That was the only time I left my house all day, and it was for 5 minutes. And I put sweatpants on and a sweatshirt. It was like 60 degrees.
Chris is just not
Sick,
feeling it.
Chris.
No, sorry, Chris. Hope you feel better.
Are you allowed to play in a match if you're sick?
As long as I'm in school. It's going to be shit, but it's
Pog.
MacBlock, so
Yeah.
Pog.
Today's the MacBlock match, and you're sick.
that's why I was.
Is Nick
This is like
healthy?
the Jordan flu
Is
game.
Nick healthy?
I would have stayed. Nick got me sick.
So is Nick sick
Yeah,
right now?
Nick is still sick.
Oh, so we're screwed.
It's like 2 Jordan flu
Um,
games going on at once.
If I didn't, if I didn't have a match today, I wouldn't be here right now.
Yeah.
My mom was trying to get me to stay home.
What about the rest of the golf team? Are
So
Phil and
like-
Cam sick or no?
You were like, "No, Mom, I have to do my duty for the golf team, win the MacBlock game."
You really like to make me sound like a loser, huh?
I just like pulling your chain. I'm sorry, Chris. I do respect your golf grind. I think it's
Pulling
pretty.
your chains.
I do think it's pretty sick that you actually came in here while you are, in fact, sick to play golf, just to play golf.
He did it for the podcast.
I mean, I
really.
woke up this morning, it was bad, but after I got up, I was like, all right, this isn't that bad. Like, when I was in bed, I was like, this is going to be the worst day of my life.
You think tomorrow you're gonna skip?
Depends on how I'm feeling. I don't think I have a match tomorrow.
Oh,
no match
tomorrow.
We
I
have
got a game tomorrow.
4 matches this week, so.
There's a Jesse's soccer game tomorrow, Chris. You going?
Of course, I'll be there for Jesse. Oh, JV match tomorrow, so. I don't know.
Are you JV?
No,
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
but I have practice, and then there's a match on. After tomorrow, we have 4 matches this week. Tomorrow's our only non-match day.
Can
so.
you come in late? You can still
Yeah.
come in late and go to practice, right?
Yep.
I'm trying to think what's
Might
new
not
in
even
sports
play on
besides football. I can't think of anything.
Because no other sports are going on right now.
I know.
Christian Vasquez hit his first career Grand Slam yesterday.
Really?
Had 2 touchdowns, 5 RBIs out of their 6 runs. Big game for him.
Wow.
Spain won the basketball World Cup, which I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
see coming. I thought
Who'd they play?
they played Argentina. I didn't see either of those teams get into the final, but U.S. lost against France, so that was kind of like
US had
How did France do after they beat us? Did
US
they-
plays
did
they,
7.
they lost to Argentina, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they lost to Argentina.
US
For some
finished
reason,
7th.
some dude who's like 40 on the Argentina team went off like every
Really?
single game.
Yeah.
He was on like fire and was just lighting it up. So.
And he's locking down all of the NBA's.
Yeah, he was
bigs.
locking down everybody. So,
Huh.
I mean, good for those guys.
Maybe he'll get a contract.
Probably
In
not.
the
He's
NBA.
39.
Okay, I have a question for you guys being basketball fans. Is the NBA the best professional basketball league in the world?
Yes, no doubt.
Over
Everybody
other Spanish leagues and stuff?
strives to get to the NBA because it's the most competitive and that's where the most skilled players are.
If the NCAA got paid, I'd put my money there.
What do you mean?
I love college basketball.
For the best professional?
They're about to get paid in California.
Yeah, I know.
That's
Really?
pretty sick. Good
Stephen
for
A.
them.
Stephen A.
All
Smith.
college basketball players
College athletes.
in
The big-
California
College
get
athletes.
paid?
All college athletes.
Wow.
Not just basketball players.
It's a big topic.
Yeah.
Cause
I think that's great. I think college athletes should get paid.
Is it going to be
For
like
sure.
a wage or is it going to be like a contract?
it depends on what school you go to. I think, right? Like if you go to, like,
I
if
have
you go
no
to,
idea.
if you go to like UCLA, you're gonna make more than like if you go to like Sacramento State
Oh yeah, obviously.
community college.
But
Well, I hope that spreads.
yeah, for sure.
I think college athletes.
it's probably going to be like a domino effect, once
I
one
don't-
state
Yeah, because
does it.
a lot of those college athletes, they don't even go to that school because it's the education. They go there for the sport.
Some
And
them-
already a
some
lot
them-
of colleges
contracts
pay
and
their
stuff.
athletes. Like we all know that.
Yeah.
Some of them go to there because that's their home school, too. But
What do you mean homeschool?
like if you're from
Like, that's where
Ohio,
they're
you
close
want to
to.
go.
Oh
to
yeah,
Ohio
yeah,
State.
yeah, yeah.
You grew up rooting for Ohio State.
Mm.
I don't understand how California can do that if they're part of NCAA. Wouldn't the NCAA have to approve that, and then wouldn't other states just do it? I don't understand how only
Well, the
California can do
NCAA
that.
probably did approve it.
I mean, it's a law. So what's the NCAA going to do? Like, no, don't pass a law.
They can kick like UCLA out of NCAA. They really wanted to.
Yeah,
I
but I
don't
don't
know-
think
I
they
don't know
want
if they
to.
would
I
really
think the
want to.
NCAA is on board with their players.
Yeah, I
getting
mean,
paid.
they have to
I
be
mean,
if they're
that's
it's not
letting-
going to
if they're
affect them
letting
as
this
the
happen.
league.
Then they would be getting paid.
Yeah, but
That's why they're not
I
getting
don't
paid.
think the league wants to. The league wants to get the hate from all the
and
schools to start paying their players. So I
NCAA
think they're
should do
going
it
to wait till
because
it's a
then-
federal thing.
because then players will stay longer and they'll actually be decent for the NBA and not have them be busts, dude.
Well, and then people
Yeah, but
will
they can't
watch more
stay
college
longer than like
sports.
5 years, can they? Because then it's just
4
like
years.
cheating if
But
you keep
yeah,
somebody.
but one and dones would if they got paid, I bet you one and dones would be cut in half.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Which I think would be great for college sports because then what people like about sports is that they have people they can root for, like people like Brady, people like Edelman, they like Kyrie. That's why they watch sports, is because you have those stars. That's why I don't follow college sports, because a lot of these guys are just done in a
Yeah.
few years. So why am I going to watch if I can't?
Yeah, I've
remember the
never
names?
really been into college sports
I
just
think
because
it's
it's
more
so much
competitive.
more
I
change than
think
it
it's more
is the
competitive
NFL or
because they have to make a name for themselves.
NBA. Yeah. Oh, it definitely. If you like, I watch March Madness and I watch the
There's
football
less rule
championships
bending
and stuff.
too.
But those kids actually like try because they're not just out there getting paid to have fun. They're like trying to make it so they can get out there and
Yeah,
get
so
paid
they can
and have
make a
fun.
life for themselves.
Yeah, but it's definitely way more competitive than professional is.
Yeah, and in college basketball at least there's way less like double dribbling and all those
Yeah.
little things that they can get away with in the NBA. There's none of that in college. I mean, there's not none of it, but there's
Basketball's
less.
different in college, right? They play 2 halves rather than 4 quarters.
yeah,
20-minute
and it's like that
halves.
in the WNBA too, which is weird. Like
Really?
I don't understand why the WNBA does so many things different, but they want to be seen as equal. Like if you guys
Yeah.
want to be seen as equal, I mean, I'm a big fan of the WNBA. I think it's great for women to have something to look up to, like young girls. But like, why do you have a high school 3-point line? Like that's pathetic.
Really?
Because they can't
Yeah.
make real threes.
Exactly. That's what it seems like, and
They'd be out there like,
yeah, they'd be airballing threes probably, but I mean that's you have to push it out and do the same thing and play the 4 quarters, not 2 halves, because if you
It's the
want
same
to be
amount of
seen-
time, right? It's just
Yeah,
set up differently.
But if you want to be seen as the same as NBA players, you have to do the same things as NBA players. And
Oh,
they're
yeah,
not
for
doing
sure.
that.
that's the thing. They want equal, but they don't want to work for it.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
But.
I would.
So if you're playing 2 halves, do they get a break in between, or is it
No,
just
it's
20 minutes
harder
straight
to
through?
play 2 halves because you just play straight through.
That's awful. Do they have more timeouts or something, or is it just
I don't know.
it's
I would-
usually
I would
like 3
assume so.
timeouts
I would
per?
assume so. They'd probably get more timeouts, and I'm sure they're just subbing more people in and out.
And I'm sure there's obviously like in football, there's commercial breaks and stuff where they.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But that's like that in the NBA too.
Yeah. There's not really a lot of commercial breaks in basketball games though, just because
Just
kinda
because of
just-
the way it's set up.
Yeah, I mean they really do commercials like when there's timeouts, when there's like halftime, and then in between quarters, and that's it.
That's the only good thing about soccer. There's no commercials.
Yeah. Right. Straight through. Well, until halftime, obviously, but
What do they
Yeah.
do for soccer halftime shows?
They talk.
Really? They
Yeah,
don't, they
It's
don't have
ba-
like.
it's the
I
same
feel
thing
like
as football.
with soccer, it'd be like something goofy, you know, like since it's or like at least in like Spain or Brazil. You know?
Oh yeah, I'm sure down there they do something crazy, but I don't think they televise it up here.
NBA halftime shows are pretty goofy.
I
You
do
have-
like.
you
I
got-
do
You
like
have
NBA
Red
halftime
Panda
shows.
out there on a unicycle flipping bowls on her head. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
do
when
they
I-
do they televise those, or do they go to like
No.
hosts that are talking?
They go to
Go
people
to
talking.
NBA on TNT with Shaq, Kenny, Charles, and Ernie.
And Chris Wilder, special
Chris
guest.
Wilder.
Would you ever like to do that as a job? Be
Oh,
like
yeah.
one of those
That'd be
guys
awesome.
that sits there and just talks about sports
Kinda what
all
we're
day
doing
long.
now.
Yeah, but like,
But like
can
on
go to-
TV, that'd be sick.
yeah,
Wearing a suit every day.
Go
I
to
think the
college
most-
for communications. You can do that.
I think the
Yeah.
most pimp thing you can do is to have like a suit, a different suit every day. Like just
Yeah,
and
right.
just wear a suit.
You think that's pimping?
Yeah, because like
and a
you
lot
can-
of those
you can
guys aren't
wear-
even athletes. Like most of them are like Shaq
Like
and
I
Kobe.
see you being a
and them,
Craig
but,
Seager
like,
guy, just like really out there suits every day.
You can wear like designer and stuff every day, but it's never gonna match like having a John Wick looking suit.
oh
Like,
yeah,
like not every day, but like guys who wear like those nice designer suits and they're all different colors every single day. Like that's so pimp. That's
Yeah.
so awesome.
I wonder
I
what
would
the
love to be one of
budget
those
is
guys.
over all sports announcers and sports media talk show people. I wonder what their budget is for clothing in a year. Like everybody, all
I would love to know what
networks, all-
Shaq spends on clothing because you know he has to special order a lot of that
Oh
stuff.
yeah,
0.
Shaq spends $0 on clothing every year.
I bet he has a good amount of money in it.
I'm Shaq Diesel.
He says, "I'm Shaq Diesel. Give me your big extra large clothes."
Right?
Shaq comes
I'm
in,
sure
he's
he
like-
gets a lot of free
Shaq
clothes
comes
though.
in, he's like, "Yo, I need some clothes." You're gonna be like, "All right, you gotta pay for them." Fuck no, Shaq.
Yes, I'm gonna make.
Shaq came into Dunks and
custom
ordered a coffee.
made.
Be like, "Hey, you gonna pay for that?"
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Shaq, I'll pay for you."
Hey, multi-millionaire who owns countless businesses, I'll pay for your coffee because I'm a teenager who makes.
I wouldn't
Just
actually.
above
I
Actually,
wouldn't
no.
actually pay for it. I just give it to him. I
Oh,
did that
yeah,
for a
that's
cop
true.
once. I was like, "I got you," and I just gave it to him.
Savage.
Yeah.
Nice, Chris.
I think it was the
I'm
cop
pretty
that
sure
pulled me
you got a
over,
good
though,
point.
So
If
I'm kind of regretting it.
If a celebrity that I liked came in to Dunkin's, I'd be like, all right, here's your coffee free, but let me see your credit card just so I can see your name on your credit card. Like that'd be cool.
Let me see your credit card to see how heavy it is, because you have the max.
Yeah.
You have the American.
You know how
Express
cool it'd be
Platinum
if you like standing at a Hannaford's and Tom Brady was in front of you and he just like handed his credit card to the lady or something.
And he made out with his son
Like
right
you,
in front of you.
you saw
Tom Brady
Tom Brady's
doesn't do
credit
his own
card.
shopping, dummy.
I know, but I'm just saying, wouldn't that be cool to see Tom Brady's credit card?
And his son, and then making out in the
All
middle
right,
of the
James,
store.
James, that's
And
enough
then you're
video.
just like, wow, he actually like
That's
does that,
enough.
you know? And then his wife comes over and she's like, Tom, what did I tell you about doing that in public? You know?
His dad comes
His wife's
over.
European. Can you redo that for me?
Tom, what did I tell you about doing that in public?
Whoa, that was no.
I was gonna do a
Racist and
European
sexist.
accent.
That
You
was
didn't say,
terrible.
You didn't say what country she was from.
She's Spanish.
Her name is Giselle.
Oh, I'm not doing a Spanish accent.
Why not?
She also wants him to retire. So
Shocker. How many seasons has he played?
Is it over 20? Is it really over 20?
I think it's over 20, right?
No way. Why do I not know that?
I feel like we should know that.
Yeah. Hey Siri. How many seasons has Tom Brady played?
what a millennial.
Tom Brady is a quarterback for the Patriots.
Thanks.
Thank
He's
you.
in his 33rd year. Oh wait, no, never mind. That was his pick.
I was gonna say,
lied.
no way.
Yeah. He was drafted in 2000, so he's 20
Wow, really?
seasons
I thought
in.
it was 20.
Yeah, it is 20 because 2000 would be 20. 2000 to 29.
Sure, this is his
Yeah.
19th season.
No, this is his 20th
Wow,
season.
James, you were right. That's his 20th rushing touchdown yesterday.
Woo!
He
I
got one
was right.
yesterday.
Bang.
Oh, I didn't see that one coming.
He only has
Football
how many
guy James
yards?
Donahue.
He has 1,000 yards. All right, that's enough.
We gotta let it play. Again,
All right.
preview.
That's enough of you.
It's
Yeah,
just-
no,
it's just
experience
20th.
20th season. I just said that.
I just said that.
All right, that's enough out of sick, Chris. Chris, can you just go back to your
I'm
sniffles,
a big,
please?
I'm a big college football guy, and one game, I'm a big Ohio State guy. I can't wait for the Ohio State Michigan game. I will not say Michigan that whole week.
Did you guys see? Let's
It's
talk
the
about
team
that
up
kid who
north,
got bullied.
TTUN.
Let's talk about the kid who got bullied for wearing that Tennessee
He
shirt.
got a full ride.
No, did you guys see that? that
No,
shirt
I
he
didn't hear
made?
about that.
He got a full ride to Tennessee for that. 4-year full ride scholarship to Tennessee
Are
for
you
that.
serious?
Yep.
Oh my god, dude, I should get bullied.
Jesus Christ.
But I just want to talk about why did his parents let him wear a shirt that was just a piece of paper with UT scribbled on it, They just let him do that, and they really looked at that and thought, yeah.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
Show him the shirt.
Christ.
I'm really confused right now.
It's a
Did he
piece
just
of
tape
paper
it on?
taped
It's an
to his orange
with a
shirt.
white piece of-
Yeah, and he literally scribbled it with a pencil.
Was it like a joke or something?
No,
No.
it was for college day at his like middle school.
And then they made this a design.
Okay, but why did his parents look at that and go, "I'm going to let my child wear this to school because no one's going to make fun of him"?
The marching band. Cafe.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
So
made-
then UT made shirts with that
UT
design
did,
on it?
and the
That's
shirt with the
awesome.
actual design on it is pretty sick. I kind of want the shirt, but like, why would you let your child wear a piece of paper
Yeah,
taped
that's a
to
little,
his shirt? He's going to get bullied. Are you the dumbest parent alive?
Oh, those are pretty dope shirts. Well, good for him. Good. I'm glad
all
that
the- all
UT
the-
stepped up and
all
did
the
that.
proceeds from the shirts went to
An
stop bullying.
anti-bullying. Yeah. So
Wow,
Pog,
that's awesome.
Pog for the kid for getting a full ride out of getting bullied. But
Yeah.
like,
So is the kid
I would
in high
I would have
school?
bullied that kid.
Is he in high school?
I would have bullied that kid.
He's not even gonna go there until 2032, and he already has a full ride.
Oh, are you kidding me? 2032.
2032?
So he's in like middle school.
I'm gonna be 29 in 2032.
My
Almost
God.
30. I'm gonna be turning 30 in August of 2032.
He was a fourth grader.
You know what's gonna happen? They're gonna like promise him a full ride now, and like
they sold
in
50,000.
2032 rolls around, they're gonna be like, "Oh, I don't remember doing that."
yeah, 2032. It's gonna be like a whole different like
Yeah,
chair or whatever,
Yeah,
like the
and they're gonna
department
be like, "No, I don't think
directors.
we will give you the."
And they're
full
gonna be
ride."
like, "Oh yeah, this is voided."
$50,000. I mean, 50,000 shirts sold.
and then they're gonna be like,
Wow.
"Nice shirt, idiot," and then he'll cry.
We should buy some.
They sent him
We
a
should
box
support
of gear. Yeah, almost said
I kind of want the shirt. Like,
What is
I'm
UT?
thinking about
University of
Tennessee.
buying it. Tennessee.
Oh yeah, okay. I
Might
almost
not
like
be- they might not
Texas,
be on
that's
sale
embarrassing.
anymore, James.
They're sold out.
Oh shoot!
It might have been
Sad.
like a limited thing. I don't know.
I spent $200, almost $250 on clothes this weekend because
My-
I need some new
Oof.
clothes.
My internet thinks I'm in
I need to
Middlesex
buy new
County,
sweatpants.
Mass, but
Oh yes, guys, these are new jeans. Thank you for noticing. They are very skinny because I have large thighs.
why did you wear a new shirt?
Because I was wearing a new sweatshirt and I wanted the white to go with it. I didn't buy any new shirts. It was mostly just new sweatshirts and flannels.
You bought new jeans, James? Is that what I'm
I
hearing?
did. I did. Black
really good to
jeans.
see.
My first pair of black jeans. I'm not wearing them today, but
Oh, you bought black jeans.
I did buy black jeans. I'm very excited to wear them.
I have an announcement to make.
Chris has an announcement. That really hurt. Can you
I'm
apologize?
sorry about that. I don't know if I told you guys this. I know I haven't told the podcast this. Thanks, James, for being my personal mic guy.
No problem.
Personal mic guy.
I know I haven't. I don't think I told you guys this, but I will be doing Milli Vanilli this year.
Really? With the golf team?
No,
It's not
me,
with us.
Cam, Nick, Scott, Cavan, and Phil.
So basically, the
We're-
golf team
We're
plus one.
We're predicting Phil will drop out,
Basically.
and then if he does, we have Zach Plaza who's going to step in.
So,
I don't want to give it. I don't want to give it too much, but we will be wearing all white, and we do have a perfect song planned out.
Chris, is this a racist thing?
No,
I can definitely see Phil dropping out.
yeah, because Kobe tells him it's dumb.
Yeah, Phil, if you're listening right now, don't drop out.
Please don't drop out.
Don't
it
drop
would be
out.
way funnier with you in it.
I think so.
Oh, is it
I think
Backstreet
Zach will
Boys?
do
Are
it
you guys
more.
doing Backstreet Boys?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
See, the good thing would have been if we would have done the song we're doing this year last year. Then this year we could have done Backstreet's Back.
That would have been tight.
Oh yeah, that
Would have. That was Nick.
I don't know what I'm doing for Milli Vanilli this year. I've done it all 3 years, and I've never won, which is totally lame. Because that
This
first
is the year, James.
that first year, I dressed up as Taylor Swift. I put on a skirt. I shaved my legs.
Ew.
It was. I went so hard for that. I rolled out on a shopping cart. It was everything about that was perfect.
What song did you do?
I did "You Belong with Me" by Taylor Swift. It's one of my favorite songs. But
What did you do the next 2 years?
the next year, because our headmaster was leaving, so I did I saw another song by Taylor Swift, like about staying or something, just because I thought it'd be funny, and
Big Taylor
it was
Swift
pretty
guy.
funny.
Yeah.
And then the third year, I did Soldier Boy, which is pretty tight. I dressed up as Soldier Boy with like the glasses and the hat.
Was that you had all the watches on?
Yeah, I had like 3 or 4
Don't you
watches
do it with
on.
Isaiah every year?
Yeah. And Isaiah and Jake.
Breaking news: Drew Brees is likely out 6 weeks.
Oh, 6 weeks. Teddy Bridgewater's gonna take over for 6 weeks.
Who Dat Nation just took a major blow, and I think
Yeah.
that's hilarious.
They were set up to go far this season.
We should do top 10 tomorrow because Wednesday we're gonna do no sports, right?
Yes.
Can we do top 10 on Thursday? Because my list is not prepared yet.
Yeah, mine isn't.
Yeah,
either,
mine
so
either.
can
Are
do
we still doing the top
Thursday.
10 worst and
Least clutch and worst leaders.
Tough.
that's really a list I'm not looking forward to make.
Tough.
Really?
Yeah.
Worst leaders you think is gonna be tough?
Yeah.
I can come up with a few, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get 10.
Let's do top 5 worst leaders and then top 10 least clutch.
I got one for worst leaders, so.
I do it too. I don't
have
want to say
two.
it, but
I also have two.
Osama bin Laden, my number one.
That's terrible.
One of his sons was just killed.
Really?
His songs. You like
Sons.
Osama bin Laden's songs?
One of his songs.
Chris is hanging it up. He's
Oh
good.
my god, that was great.
Now I get 2 microphones.
Yeah, we tried this last
It
podcast,
didn't
and Chris
work
told me
any
to cut it
better.
out, and I didn't cut it out. Is that what you were talking about? When I gave you the 2 mics, and you said we're gonna cut this out, and I said no, we're gonna keep this in. This is funny. And I'm also gonna keep this in because it's funny.
Toodles.
Chris,
Yeah, Chris, just ram my glasses with the microphone. That's completely fine. Don't even worry about it.
Chris doesn't even have a mic, and he thinks he can end this. I don't think
I
so.
know. Absolute buffoon that he is.
But we do have to go. It is that time.
Is it really?
Yeah, so we're gonna wrap this up for today.
Thank you, everybody, for listening.
So tomorrow, is it tomorrow or Thursday? We'll be back with top 10.
Let's do Thursday.
All right. Toodles.
Doodles.